Okay, so we're going to start the session today, and whether you're watching now live or later as a replay, or getting part of this in some sort of video, and for Atomic Success Secrets, and we'll go through a process. And one of the things that I do when I do sessions is to set the space up ahead of time, so that by the time I show up, it on some levels it's already done, and then yet I can still play when I show up. So I've already done this setup for the session today ahead of time, and we're going to do it again and walk you through it. And then with the power of all of us here, we activate something really special, that whole group effect of healing. So it's useful to do one-on-one sessions. I've had a great time to do some very intensive one-on-one sessions here in town, multiple hours, multiple days. And man, that sure can fix up physical problems. So that's useful. Setting up the space is useful. The group power is useful. So here we go. So what you can do, if you like, is just to set your intention, or your prayer, your request of what you would like. If something were to change for you, what might that be? So just take a moment and just think, okay, yeah, if I could get what I want, it would look like this. And then this is a version of what I did this morning for you guys, for all of us. It doesn't always look the same. It never looks the same when I set the space up, but I'm going to make a magic circle around this. If this doesn't make sense, that's okay. And I'm going to bring some help in. So it's useful to have the right environment, the right people. So there's a book I'm reading with this coach, about this coach, Steve Hardison. So we can just feel what this feels like to bring Steve Hardison in to help us. And then we got the great teachers and healers, Yogananda, Babaji, Baba Muktananda, Jesus, Hang Ming, my IMT healers, all of us. Okay, let's do this the easy way. So take a little pebble from in your mind's eye in the center of your head, and on 3, we'll let go, and it'll fall into the space of the heart space. And we'll go to the feeling of something that brings you a lot of joy, great joy. Some sort of thing that just makes your heart sing. So on 1, 2, 3. And for those joining a little later, we just set the space up, and we'll do another pebble drop. Just imagine like the entire Milky Way spinning around you counterclockwise. And then a bigger diameter Milky Way spinning around you at the same time, clockwise. And then let's take a little pebble in our mind's eye in the center of your head, and on 3, we'll let go. It'll fall into the heart space and go to the feeling of something that brings you great joy. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now we're going to do this peace process part of doing it. So now that you've got your intention, your prayer, what it would be like to have whatever you want. The feeling of having that, go to that feeling of like, okay, getting everything you want, what would it be like? We've gone through this before, what would you be wearing? Your clothes, your shoes. What might you be driving, or how might you be getting around? How much money would be in your pocket? How would you be handling problems? What's important to you? What's not important anymore? What are you focusing on? What are you letting go or not focusing on anymore? Who are you around? Now that you've thought of getting everything you want, who you would be around and what you would be actually doing, now go in your body and just notice what's happening in your body. And so now for the next few moments, let's stay out of our thoughts and let's stay in our bodies and just notice what you notice. And notice the most intense part and just follow it. And when you follow it, you can use a finger and just super lightly touch the skin over the area. If it's somewhere in your back that you can't reach, just touch the skin on the front, pointing to it. And use your focus to stay out of your thoughts and stay in your body. And just notice what's happening. And just touch it every once in a while. Stay very alert. Stay in your body. Notice the most intense part of the most intense part. And just follow it. I'm going to take one hand and I'm going to wiggle my fingers a little bit and tune in to the, you could call it the parallel universe, the dimension, the alternate timeline, the place in time and space where you have everything you want. So I'm going to tune us all into that. And we're all going to just notice what's happening in your body and focus on it very intently for the next few moments. Stay out of your thoughts. Stay in your body. Let go of all distracting thoughts. Feel your body inwardly. And every once in a while, just touch the spot. Everything you want. And there's an instant miracle for us, for you. Okay, now we have this next part. So one part is you being you. So of course that's going inside and looking, like who are you? Who is it that's watching? Yeah, that's it. You being you. And so as when we're watching, we can watch with our eyes, like, what are you seeing? And notice the space around whatever you're seeing. What are you hearing? And notice the space around the sounds. What are you feeling in your body? And notice the space around inside your body. Notice the space outside of your body. Of course, what are you tasting? What are you smelling? Notice the space. And so part of it is you being you. And so you want to, use your awareness to go notice, who is it? Who are you? It's been said, be still and know I am God. I love what Adyashanti said, silence is my secret. Let go of all thoughts. Notice your body. Okay, so we have you being you, and we've got your vision of what you want, and we're tuning into that. Now, we're going to notice you'll get the inspiration. And so it's good to have a journal. You'll get the inspiration, like, of what do you do? Like, how's it going to come to be? It can be, I've heard it said from one person, I think it was Patrick Gentempo, he said, it's kind of self-absorbed. And, who's to say, to just meditate and then not do anything. It's like, there are people that do that. It's like, it's cool, I suppose, sit on a mountain, meditate and not do anything. But it's like, who are you helping? So it's like, the next part is like, what are you going to do? Like, those Olympic athletes, they do a lot of stuff. There's a lot of doing. So what's your plan? What skills do you need? What strategies do you need to put in place? Systems, the environment, who do you need to be around? Like, are there certain people that can help you? Are there certain people to let go of that are truly not helping you? Are there things that you're thinking, like any criticisms, complaining, judging, blaming, that are just not useful? So we want to look at, like, what are you going to do? Like, how are you going to think? Who are you going to be around? How are you going to spend your time? How are you going to focus? What are you not going to focus on? So we got the plan, the strategy, getting your skills updated for anything you're trying to do in life. And then a real key part, I think, is who are you going to be around? Because if you're around people, it can make a big difference. As I was looking at all those Olympic trial runners and people, the people doing the best, surrounding themselves with really good training partners and coaches, places that they live. Everybody's got their own version, somewhere with their family in the farm in Vermont, somewhere in Flagstaff, Arizona, at altitude with their team. It's like all sorts of people, different ways, but who are you going to be around? So these are things to journal as we're in this space, and you'll get your inspiration in the shower, when you're walking, when you're running, when you're just hanging out. It'll be like you'll wake up in the middle of the night like, oh, this is it. Here's my plan. And then the key is to do your plan. And so now we can piece process more. When you think of you being you and doing what you're here to do, and then going ahead and doing it, actually doing it, does that bring up anything in your body? So is there any resistance to that? So now let's piece process again. And whatever you're noticing in your body, go notice what's happening. And let go of your thoughts. And stay in your body. Let go of all distracting thoughts. Feel your body inwardly. The entire body is harmonized with Qi. We'll all just, for the next few moments, stay very focused on what's happening in your body. I'm going to tune us into everything you want right here. And let's take one more pebble, center of your head, and we'll just all let go, and it'll fall into your heart space and go to the feeling of whatever that is that brings you great joy. On 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I'll turn this part of the recording off and then we'll have this as an extra video in the portal, just under, it'll be under the videos and then for today, July 1st, and then there'll be this extra video and you can use again and again. And I did this session for us before like I said, before we started, and now we did it with all of us together, which is very powerful. And whoever watches later can do it, and it's powerful, and it comes back in time and space, and we get the benefit from that too. Yeah, and then let's all go do the thing, go do whatever we're supposed to be doing, huh? Okay, so let me turn this off, and then we'll get to one-on-one recording, healing. Okay.